So what is spirituality? I'm making this video because I hate the word spirituality. I don't even know what it means. You do a simple Google search and you will get endless results describing spirituality as love, as experience, as loving other people, as vibrations, as energy, as some even say spirituality means whatever you want it to mean. I ask you this: how can we have an honest conversation if you're going to use a word that can mean anything you want? And if I point out that one thing you said is not correct, then you can say, well, in that sentence, spirituality meant something else. You can't have an honest conversation if you change the meaning of your words at every opportunity just so you're right. When I was in school, if I would have said to the maths teacher 2 + 2 = spirituality, and then if she would have said, well, what is it? Then I would have said it's whatever you want it to be. Could be 4, could be 10. 4 is the right answer. I meant to say 4. No, it's dishonest. If you go to your doctor and he says, oh, you've got spirituality, we can treat it with spirituality tablets, and then you take those tablets and you're not better, you're going to go back and he's going to say, well, when I said spirituality, I meant we have to amputate your leg instead of giving you tablets. I mean, that wouldn't work. Using words like this doesn't work anywhere except in this voodoo pseudo-scientific world of people just trying to make money. Every site you go on that talks about spirituality is probably going to try to sell you magic crystals, books on how to achieve a high level of spirituality. I went on this one website. It cracked me up. I could not believe it, and people were actually commenting on it. It said, you've got 7 stages of spirituality, and level 7, when you achieve that, you can do miracles. Seriously. And people were commenting, oh, I'm only on level 5. I'm only on level 3. I don't think I've read anyone being at level 7. Who believes in this shit? Who actually believes that they're gonna be performing miracles? I mean, it's probably desperate people. Probably given their last amount of money because they are in such a low place and they're desperate to get out of it. And it's just, they're paying for nothing. They're paying for lies. You cannot have an honest conversation if you can use a word which can mean anything. It's like a joker card. If someone says you were wrong, then you just say, oh, in this sentence I meant to say this. This word means this. You could change the words' meanings, then you cannot communicate, and that's the perfect recipe for a scam, for a charlatan. Selling you the magic beans. and not to mention every website has a different meaning to it, gives a different definition to what spirituality actually is. You could have two spiritual people talking to each other and not talking about the same thing, but using the same word. This is why when you have words that have more than one meaning, you would say what you mean. Like scientific theory. It's not the same as a layman's term, theory. I just searched spirituality on my phone. Taking charge of your health and well-being. That's one. A guide to spiritual disciplines. Spirituality and mental health. The world's 10 most spiritual places. What happens to your brain during spiritual experiences? Any of these, like, let's just click on this. Let's see this one. Seeking a spiritual path. Right, what can we buy here? A lot of books. Membership, alright, yeah. From the shops, yeah. Study program. Listen to this. You may not know this, indeed few do, but within you resides a veritable sleeping giant, already fully equipped with all the powers, abilities, and sophistication that the most evolved and spiritually enlightened person could ever aspire to. Their system of study. 3 months, then 12 months, 4.5 years. What is this? Oh my God. The first 3 months. Their order does not promise instant enlightenment, for it knows this is not possible. Of course not. You've got to pay for all of it. The next 12 months is more thorough preparatory stage consisting of 48 lessons with exercises that takes you further 12 months to complete. By the end of this you will have a good idea whether or not the order is for you. So you have to do a year and 3 months to find out if this is for you or not. By the time they should make their money. Then 4.5 years, you get a degree. Oh God! Takes years of practice and unlocking your deeper spiritual nature, as precise as demanding a task as learning to play any musical instrument. What the fuck? And then online shop. Practical mysticism, £14. The Disciple and Shambhala. Shambhala? Flower of the Soul, £8. Whisperings of Self. And they're scamming desperate people. Some people who are a bit depressed and are seeking for love, they've got the answers. Yeah, you got to join a study group. You got to be spiritual. Speak to one of our spiritual leaders. Pay him £20 an hour. He'll give you lessons. And you know what they do? I know somebody who did one of these lessons. And all it was a bit of self-confidence, a bit of a talk, trying to convince you that you're better than this and you can. That's all it was. A bit of encouragement. Probably with a bit of lies, saying that it's all going to be fine. But nothing changed. She's still the same person. And whoever says they're spiritual, if you ask them enough questions, you will realize that they have beliefs that are not justifiable. Beliefs without evidence. It can be crystals, it can be astrology, it can be homeopathy, it can be any kind of voodoo. They might not be religious, but they probably believe in something like that. And, it's fine. I mean, for them it's fine. But they don't realize that they are enabling these websites and enabling these people to prey on those less fortunate. They don't realize that by promoting that they are spiritual, that they believe in this energy crap, it doesn't hurt them because they're normal people, they're fine. It's like instead of religion, they pick up something else. They pick up this spirituality bullshit, and for them it's fine. They buy a few books, they work, they got money, they're not depressed. It's fine for them. But they enable all these people to carry on with their lies. And their testimony saying, "Oh, I feel spiritual today." They see a nice sunrise and they believe it's all miracles. Even though they might not believe in God. They believe it's the energy of the universe. They believe it's karma. They believe it's fate. And yeah, for them, believing it doesn't affect them at all. But for these desperate people who are at a low point of their life, they are gonna sink a lot of money in this instead of searching for help that is actually been proven to work, like a psychologist or a lawyer, or depending on whatever their problem is. They will sink a lot of money in this. And they won't gain anything. They won't just be depressed. They'll be depressed and broke. And where's that going to lead them? This is why I hate spirituality. I hate that word. I don't hate spirituality because I don't even know what the fuck it is. It can be anything. So I definitely hate it because there's a lot of things I hate. Peace.